Welcome to San Diego for the 26th. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. The clock is running and the round has begun. Gone. That's his first home run. 2 minutes remaining. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. There's another one. Gone. His 6th home run. 7 home runs now. His 3rd in a row. 4 in a row now. That is 5 in a row. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. 30 seconds left. She's gone. Home run number 12. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. There's number 15 in the round. Another home run. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with a total of 16 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round. Number 8, Mike Moustakas. There's home run number 1. That one is gone. His 2nd home run. Out of here. Two minutes remaining. That clears the wall. That's number 5. Seconds left. A home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. The round. He ends the run with 7 home runs, and that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion, Kendrys.
많이 까먹었는데. 류현진이랑 크레이키랑 우선은 뭐 트레이닝 마침 있어서 다행이네. 노래는 필요하긴 했는데. 웬이네. 2,400점 안 돼. 초반에 실수가 좀 안 했어요. 번 타자.
This is the MLB pregame. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Number 23 will start things out. Bottom third of the order.
But just couldn't cash in.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way.
Number 23.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Ethier. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 22 on the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
That's why folks are talking this guy up as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That's not a terrible pitch, but he jumps all over it, and I'll tell you what.
Number 23 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he has started the home sixth with a leadoff double. Stepping in, Phil Gosselin. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit to third. Turner's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Gene Segura ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But David Peralta We'll dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Ground ball left side. Kendrick on to first, and talk about doing the job out of. Settling in now, Adrian Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Speared on the dive. The throw to first. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
Number 23 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, he's been on a tear so far in this one. No doubt about it, Matty. Should be pretty confident stepping in there right now.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
10 runs.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 10-2. Good night from Phoenix.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers. Number 23 will stand in for the first time now. He does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Flying toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Phil Gosselin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Yasiel Puig will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Grounded to third. This could be 2. One there. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double. One gone in the old Goldschmidt. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Hit hard to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Whew, nice play.
Left fielder.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Stepping in now, Kevin Wallace, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2. Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Hit out towards second. Gosselin is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll leave things on the shoulders of Scott Kazmir, the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Balls, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're still down. It's 2-0. Number 23 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to act. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout. Number 23 comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
왜 안 던져? 야, 왜 또 안 던져? 왜 안 던져? 뭐야?
Phil Gosselin gets a chance here with the tying run at second and the potential winning run at first with one away.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter right here, you just got to keep it simple and try to get that tying run. On the mound, you've got to remember that you're just one ground ball away from escaping with the win.
Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And if we had to single out one star from the Dodgers tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Adrian Gonzalez. Strike oppose, he's our top player. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this Number 23 will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Phil Gosselin will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kendrick is there for it. One out. Shelby Miller stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and one away, he likely won't be bunting here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the number 23 stands in.
Now batting, number 23.
Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. One run scores. The run scores from second. And he is in there. Phil Gosselin in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Number 23 will try it again. He's got a couple of doubles thus far.
Yeah, he's swinging it well. He's found some gaps. Might be interesting to see if they pitch him any differently this time around.
Shot back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will hit. Number 23 steps in now.
Now batting, number 23.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ethier ranging back. Still going back. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound. Phil Gosselin will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's...
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the... A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game.
This is the MLB pregame. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Number 23 will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Jay Happ will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Rained. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Number 23 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Number 23.
This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. Phil Gosselin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Very nice.
Drilled to the right side. There is Travis. Throw on to first, and 3 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Phil Gosselin digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he'll make it up safely to third. So
저 플레이 보셨습니까?
takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-2 game.
저 플레이가 한번 최고 플레이였는데 졌어. 아쉬운 거.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jose Bautista. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was...
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interleague baseball next.
And now your 2000.
Number 23 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to him.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The pitcher, Marcus Stroman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
De La Rosa pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And he is in there. Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The batter, number 23.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready.
Paul Goldschmidt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Stepping in, Michael Saunders. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. In. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Stroman's ready. 0-1 on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone!
Yes.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, we can show you the replay here.
Number 23 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. The key at bats of the ball game to this point. Well, that one got the pitcher, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Number 23 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far.
Oh, when you're seeing the ball as well as he is, you can't wait to dig in again. 5th at bat here and a chance to make an even better game out of it.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Shot back up the middle. Pilar is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here. Kevin Pilar will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Number 23 stands in.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, number 23.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bautista. No chance. It's off the wall, and this should put the winning run into scoring position. And just like that, Paul Goldschmidt digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might...
몇 번이냐? 2번이네.
This is the sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 23 will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ballgame on Wednesday.
Number 23.
Hit hard to short. Cozart has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Greinke's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. He gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first.
Number 23 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More in a moment. Number 23 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, we can show you the
거대한
Jay Bruce digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Eugenio Suarez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds lead. Number 23 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
장애가 아니네. 상금 받았네.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
아깝다. 살짝 핀거서.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs. And
Paul Goldschmidt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he will get there to make the running play. And number 23 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this. All 27 outs.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Shot back up the middle. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a live from the banks of the Ohio. We welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, game 2 of this 3 games. Devin Mesoraco will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Number 23 leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far. Obviously, it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
A windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Phil Gosselin will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Corbin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And a half-hearted Gene Segura will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And now the runner's trying for third. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Number 23 stands in.
Now batting, number 23.
슬라이드 나와가지고 싱크만 하지.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. Joey Votto will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Number 23 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
진짜 못 보냈어요. 그것도 하나를 지키지.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
부심을 꽂아놓겠다.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Phil Gosselin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Patrick Corbin will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Gene Segura will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it. Brandon Phillips will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded to third. Rain to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Zach Cozart will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well,
Number 23 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
Hamilton going back, still going back. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away. Leading off the inning, Devin Mesoraco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here.
The loss goes to Brandon Finnegan. He falls to
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the third and final game in this. Number 23 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
23.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Phil Gosselin is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. You can't go to sleep on these guys on the base paths. They're not real prolific, but they'll swipe one if you're not careful.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal.
Shelby Miller comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys.
Gene Segura digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. David Peralta will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Joey Votto stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. To third. He's right there. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Number 23 steps into the box.
Leading off with the Diamondbacks.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 23.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. He drew a walk his first time up. On his way to pitch number 75. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
It seemed like that lead.
Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Gene Segura will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Hit to first. Taken in by Votto. Cozart for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come.
Number 23 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Number
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here.
Phil Gosselin will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits.
이 새끼 들렸네. As we fight until the next 베이스 올라간 거 진짜 많구나.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week. Number 23 strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home.
Paul Goldschmidt will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that number 1.
David Peralta will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Well, when you look at him right now, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that's resulting in big things for him.
Santana is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra. Wellington Castillo will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Runners going. Liner towards second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. Number 23 steps into the box.
Number 23.
Taken high and deep to right. Santana going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking.
Hill with a dive. He goes to first. He is out.
Oh, what a play.
Scooter Gennett strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 23 will be the batter. 2 for 2 with a triple to this point.
Having a nice one at the plate. Looks to be very comfortable in the box right now.
Shoots this one to first. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Number 23 will dig in. 2 for 3, including a triple.
Yeah, he's got a good swing going on right now. I like what I'm seeing out of him.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Paul Goldschmidt will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he misses there. David Peralta will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Grounded to the right. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double. Wellington Castillo strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Number 23 will dig in now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can knock one over the wall here.
Yeah, Matt, kind of a tall order, but then again, so is logging up the same game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him swinging for the trees right here.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Oh. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit's all they get. So one will win it here as we go to the... So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and he late. Be a tough play. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Number 23. Big in looking for hit number 5 in this one.
Yeah, it's a pretty epic performance so far in this one, guys. We'll see if he can stay hot.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. David Peralta digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A 1-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
All right, welcome back to the MLB pregame show. Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set. Number 23 will hope his heroics from last night can carry over to this one as he's coming off a 5-hit ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Yeah, but is anybody surprised by that? There's no doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
Young for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Brian Gonzalez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Hard hit at third, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 23 steps in now.
The batter, number 23.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Paul Goldschmidt steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
David Peralta will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Neuenhuis on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yadier Rivera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sacrifice attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Eric Young Jr. will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Greinke comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Scoop. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Number 23 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
High in is racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 26 for him on the season. Number 23 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. David Peralta stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Number 23 will stand in. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far.
I got to figure he hopes this game never ends. 4 knocks already and a chance at 5 here.
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. David Peralta will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Braun able to get it in, and that's going to hold the runner down at third base. Wellington Castillo comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a good job for him. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Zach Greinke. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, third baseman, number 23.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Chopped weakly to the left. Hill's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
3 runs on 9 hits.
So that's a wrap. Here are the
다졌네. 기운다 이유.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Number 23 will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Kazmir into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few...
David Peralta will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Brett Wallace will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig over to his left. 2 gone. And with a quick breather, Wellington Castillo digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner scoops it up. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him in the inning. Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, number 23.
Kazmir's ready. Here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. David Peralta will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry him.
Brett Wallace is at the plate now, flied out at his first at-bat. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit hard back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 23 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Number 23.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Ethier. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
좀만 더 가지.
Number 23 stands in.
The batter.
First pitch
number
of the at-bat.
23.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Fly ball heading for the alley. Ethier on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. David Peralta will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Puig looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 23 will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And Ethier's able to look. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 23.
Wood sets. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a...
Yasmani Tomas will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
And that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Kevin Givens will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here.
He's out.
Bartolo Colon gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength. Yasiel Puig will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 23 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 23.
Shot toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Striding into the box, Yasmani Tomas. He singled his last time up. Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ethier makes the play, 1 away. Number 23 steps in now.
Leading off for Arizona, third baseman, number 23.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. up the middle and off the pitcher's leg.
많이 아프게
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plan. Kevin Wallace will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Cologne sets his sights. Here it comes on 3-2. Grounded to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Number 23 steps into the box.
Number 23.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Yusmani Tomas digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Givens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
7 runs on.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 7-3. Good night from Los
3
Angeles.
hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.
저기 가서
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week. Number 23 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Scherzer's ready. 0-2 on its way. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Paul Goldschmidt will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all 3 categories. He's not even in the top 5 in average.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And Worth will settle under this one and take it for the second out. With that, let's take a look at the...
He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
Worth is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 23 stands in.
Number 23.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there. 2 gone. Number 23 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Number 23.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he...
Number 23 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner. Anthony Rendon will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
2 down here in the 9th.
The batter, number 8.
Yes.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Zach Greinke. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week. Number 23 will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Harper is there, 2 down. Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 23.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Strasburg is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly.
Anthony Rendon will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Number 23 will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-2 game. Ben Revere gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, what a stop. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the...
Number 23 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this off. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 6-3 contest. Paul Goldschmidt will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he comes. Number 23 steps in now.
The bottom of the 9th for the Diamondbacks. Third baseman, number 23.
Applebaum firing away here. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Number 23. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner goes for third. Ripped on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning. David Peralta will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here comes Worth. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-6 ball game.
역전.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching...
와, 겁나 비싸. 레전드. 값이. 왜 예뻐보냐? 한 분 안녕하세요. 이 적증이 안 들어오나? 이기고 있네? 부동을 칠 수 있겠는데?
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
일단 한 개 걸어고.
Number 23 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 7-2 ball game.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the case.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball. And it winds up.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Espinosa on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get. Tyler Clippard will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 1. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy.
I thought you became more than into the battery. 아, 이제 이건 수집이라 가지고. 갑시다. 다 나온 건가? Happy holiday. 어떤 맵? 시즌 스탠드 아웃. 아니고, 아니고. 빠져가고 빼고. 넬슨 크루스. 로드 투 더 쇼. 아무것도 안 뜨네. 방송은 여기까지 하겠습니다.